Day. Today is International Women's Day, and we celebrate the importance of women. This year's celebration has been themed gender equality and sustainability. For centuries now, the contribution of women have been trivialized and relegated. But in order to achieve a sustainable world, it is important for us to recognize the contributions of women in the sustainment of this planet. Women must be factored in every step of the sustainment of this world, in decision making, policy making, and key players in sustaining our planet. You and I need to be the change we want to see. Be a factor of change. I am a factor of change.
Climate change is a global challenge that is dramatically threatening humankind and the health of the whole planet. It is having devastating impacts on our environment, ocean, weather, and health. It is causing sea level rise, warmer temperatures, melting glaciers, and extreme weather events such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts. The Earth's climate is changing due to human activities, in particular the burning of fossil fuels, which is responsible for having increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere. Unless we adopt more sustainable ways to cohabit with nature and within it, climate change will become far more dangerous in the coming decades and affect our lives in unprecedented ways. We need to change the way we live if we want to preserve our healthy and safe planet before it is too late. Our future depends on our actions today.
Climate change refers to the long-term shifts in weather patterns through natural cycles as well as through human activities, which has significantly sped up the process.
My inspiration to tackle climate change comes from the late Professor Wangari Maathai, who won a Nobel Peace Prize in 2004 for sustainable development, democracy, and peace. She viciously fought for the conservation of the environment in Kenya amidst huge opposition from those who did not or those who still do not believe that climate change is real. And going forward, we owe it to her to continue conserving the environment so as to preserve it for future generations.
Through her movement and the mobilization of Kenya, particularly of Kenyan women, more than 51 million trees have been planted, which has significantly slowed down the desertification process. In addition, 900,000 women benefited from the selling of seedlings to reforestation initiatives. It was through this effort that she empowered her local community, especially women, to get involved in fighting climate change.
There are a lot of things you can do to contribute to a sustainable environment. Personally, I do 3 things. I reduce, I reuse, and I recycle. You can do this as well.
By making some small changes to your lifestyle, you can actually make a big difference. So you can start by trying to use less energy, for example, by hanging clothes instead of using the dryer. You can also try to find reusable items. So for example, reusable water bottles, straws, grocery bags, all of those items you can easily find nowadays. You can also donate clothes that you're no longer using, clothes and other items that you're no longer using. And you can also try to buy more secondhand in order to avoid waste. Of course, if this is possible, you can also try to drive less and to walk or ride a bike to your destination. And if you're not doing already, you can always start recycling and reusing, trying to find a new purpose for items that you're no longer using.
Climate change disproportionately affects women. Its consequences pose one of the main challenges to women living in humanitarian environments. It is important, though, to remember that individual acts count. Let's all work together towards reversing or at least stopping the harmful effects of climate change.